The champ. She's mean, she's nasty, she's badass, and there's other girls in that division that are tough, and there's fights out there that are interesting. And I'm going to treat them the way I treat the guys. No different.
So what is next for Anderson Silva now that that fight is off with GSP? Does he get a shot at Bisping if Bisping beats Belfort?
Yeah, if Bisping wins, Bisping will probably get that next shot. If not, we'll see what happens.
Will we see other women's fights that don't involve Ronda Rousey? I mean, will you try to fill out that division a little bit?
Well, yeah, if I have a 135-pound division, I can't just have Ronda fighting all the girls. I mean, the girls have to fight and work their way up at a shot to fight Ronda or whoever wins that title.
I guess a lot of people interpreted when you said, hey, I admit this is the Ronda Rousey show, people thought that meant she was going to be the only one that was featured against whoever's next, but that's not the case.
That's fucking stupid. That's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. Last time people were saying, she sounds like this is the Ronda Rousey show. I said, you're fucking right, it's the Ronda Rousey show. She is a huge star. You know, she gets more media than anybody else out there, and she's the reason that I was interested in doing this. She is mean, she is nasty, and she likes to finish people. But yeah, I meant that she's the one that got this whole thing kickstarted and got me even interested in it. But all the other girls are, that we signed are going to fight, and everything's going to be the same as it. This is going to be done the same as it is with the guys. Same exact thing. There's no difference. We're not just going to say, hey, ladies, you all just sit around and hang out until Ronda's ready to fight you.
Right. Girls
Girls are going to fight, and then we'll see who fights Ronda next.
We know that Tate, Carmouche, and Rousey are all signed with the women's division. Is there any news on Sarah McMahon? Is she going to come into the UFC? I heard that she was maybe talking with you guys also.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the girls that's going to be in it. But she said she didn't say it, but she said it.
Yeah.
She wants a fight or two before she fights Ronda Rousey. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Ronda Rousey's nasty. You want a couple fights before you fight her, that's no big deal. But don't walk around talking shit that you didn't say it when you did say it.
You have any thoughts on Bellator advertising during the Fox show the other night?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, I mean they're doing this stuff. They're doing what they feel they have to do to try to get some recognition or whatever. I don't blame them. I would too if I was them. I'd be looking at everything I could to try to make myself look like the UFC or try to advertise anywhere near the UFC. I don't blame them.
How does it happen though? I mean, it would seem that Fox would say, hey, thanks for the offer, but we can sell that to somebody else.
No, what you can do is you can do what they're doing. They go in locally into the local markets and they buy local advertising.
And you wouldn't think the local markets don't understand. Hey,
They don't really
appreciate it.
It's not a big deal.
Fair enough.
More power to them. I don't blame them.
The Ultimate Fighter, you